Hi everyone, I'm Judy Smith, back today with a great Valentine story. It's part of the Little Blue Truck series. It's called Little Blue Truck's Valentine. Great story, and we know that Little Blue Truck is really a nice truck. Well, on this day, it's Valentine's Day, and he's delivering Valentines to all of his friends. Well, on the way home, he's feeling kind of sad, but sure enough, all of his friends are there welcoming him, and they have a nice Valentine's party when he gets home. Great story for this season. Be sure to put this one on your book list. Little Blue Truck's Valentine. Now, for this book, we're baking Bacon Cheeseburger Sliders. They are absolutely delicious, easy to make. Everyone in your family is going to love these, and your kids will love helping you make them. Okay, before I did anything else, I started off with a package of bacon, and I did say a package of bacon, a 12-ounce package. I have fried it all up. Now I do mine in the microwave. You can put it in the oven or put it in a skillet. Then I let it cool, and then I chopped it, but I didn't chop it too finely because I want you to be able to get a good bite of bacon in these sliders. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take a pound of ground beef. I'm using ground chuck. I'm going to add to that a cup of finely chopped onion. This goes right in the skillet. We're going to stir this up, and I'm going to put this on the oven top at medium to medium-high heat, and we're going to cook this until the ground beef is all done and the onions are translucent. Be sure to drain it, and then we'll show you what happens next. Now, my ground beef and onions are thoroughly cooked, no more pink, and the onions are nice and translucent. Now we're going to add the seasoning. This is kind of important because these are very well-seasoned sliders. Now remember, children can help chop the onions if they have a child-safe knife. Most certainly can help you measure and add all the ingredients. The spices we're going to add, we're adding a teaspoon of garlic powder, a half teaspoon of salt, and a teaspoon of steak seasoning. I use Montreal steak seasoning. We're going to add this to our ground beef mixture. I'm going to stir it up. We're going to put it back on the stove top, just at low heat, about 2 minutes, so all those spices get incorporated. Here we go. My seasonings are all in now, but I forgot to add the Worcestershire sauce. 1 tablespoon of that goes in. I'm going to put it in now and stir it in really good because that gives it such a good additional flavor. Now, if it's all mixed up, we are ready to build our sliders. And this is the fun part. Okay, here we go. I'm going to start off. I have taken a package of Hawaiian rolls, and I've cut them in half. And I've used a long serrated knife. This is probably a job for an adult to do. Now, then I have the other half over here. Now, we're going to start off by buttering this. I have a half a stick of melted butter right here. We're going to brush both halves of this with the melted butter. Do the bottom and the top. Well, my rolls are all butter, and I have some butter left, and we're going to use that a little bit later. Now we're ready to build our sliders. We're going to start off with cheese slices. I'm using American cheese. We start off by putting 6 of these slices over our bread. And you'll see I have more to go, so that's going to come later too. Here we go. Next comes the meat. Here's our wonderful, flavorful meat that goes right on top. Now, it's going to look like a lot, and it is, but that's what makes these sliders so good. Here we go. You can see I put parchment paper on a baking sheet, and this is what we're going to bake it in. I preheated my oven to 350 degrees. Okay, here we go. I'm going to spread this out with my hands a little bit. Now, we're not done yet. That bacon has to come in somewhere. Here we are. This is a lot, but here it goes. The bacon goes right on top of these sliders. And I know it looks like so much, but it is so good. Here we go. Okay, and as if that were not enough, we have some cheese left. So let's do 6 more slices of cheese. You can just imagine how good this is going to be. Now, like I said, I preheated my oven to 350 degrees. And before we put this in the oven, we're going to put a tent over it, but let's put the top back on. There we go. As you can see, we're going to have 12 sliders. Let's go ahead and let's brush that butter that we have left over on the top of these. There we go. Here we go. Now, we're ready for that foil. We're going to just make a tent over the top. Don't push it down too hard. Here we go. Now, it's going to go in the oven for just about 20 minutes, that's all. Then we're going to take it back out, take a look at it, and we're going to take the top off for another 5. So here it goes. Well, here we are. Our sliders are out of the oven. Remember, I baked them for 20 minutes in a 350-degree oven with a aluminum tin over the top. So then I took that off another 4 or 5 minutes just to be sure all that cheese and everything's toasted good. Take a look. Are they not just gorgeous? And they are delicious. They are just, the bread is soft. There's that bacon and cheese and ground beef and that great seasoning. So please put Bacon Cheeseburger Sliders on your list. And remember this great book, Little Blue Trucks Valentine. So get the book, make this, you can get all the information on our blog page, ateacherandanoven.com. Just go to the blog page, put the book title into the search agent, and all the information will come up. So remember our motto, read the children in your life every day. You're giving them a gift that will last a lifetime. See you next book.